There's no way for you to get to a point without faith. There's absolutely no way you can go above and beyond without courage. Do not allow yourself to be afraid to take a chance. Taking a chance can be a little bit uncomfortable. Taking a chance can make you feel that perhaps you may not be making the right decision right now. But remember, it's a chance. And it could be a chance of a lifetime. You just don't know what's on the other side of that mountain. That mountain that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is steep, it's unpredictable, it can always shift, and perhaps, in most cases, it can change. But it's just a mountain. And what I mean about change is that the terrain can be uneven. There's nothing there to make it more stable for you, but it's a mountain. They say that faith moves mountains, but you're not physically moving the mountain. It's what's standing in your way. You're getting in your own way. You're stuck, and you have nowhere to go. You're wondering why you're stuck in life. Maybe because you're not climbing that mountain. It's steep. It has some very difficult points that you must embark on. But you have to keep climbing. Being stuck doesn't mean that you're done. But you cannot stay neutral. You still got to keep climbing. You have to reach that higher point in your life. Sometimes going up is just as difficult going down. It's never really easy, is it? But why are you stuck? Why do you feel that you're stuck in life? Perhaps you heard something negative from another source and told you that you shouldn't do something. You paid more attention to what other people said. You needed their approval, their validation, but you never believed in yourself. So you decided to just stop and just wait for something magical to appear for you. You don't have to do this, and you should not be in this position right now. Don't be afraid to take a chance. And when you take a chance, and things are still not working out for you, it doesn't mean you give up. It means you keep going. The harder you push forward, the more difficult it can be. But difficult times doesn't mean that you stop. This will bring out the best in you. That you're not afraid. You're not afraid to step out. You're not afraid to give it your best. So if you're questioning, why are you stuck in life? There are a lot of things that could be happening around you right now to make you feel that way. In fact, I understand it. I've been there. Many people have been there. So you're not alone. But you don't have to stay there. You're stuck in that mud. It seems like it's getting thicker every step you take. You're wondering why it's so slow. Why is process so slow? Why am I progressing but I don't see that I'm getting anywhere? I'm moving too slow. Just because you're moving slow doesn't mean you're not making progress. Not everything requires you to run fast. Taking your time, pacing yourself is a great effort. Doing nothing, you get nothing. Having a plan, great. Great mindset to have. But sometimes those plans can be broken. But what if you had to be unconventional? What if you had to change it up a little bit? What if you had to say, okay, this was my plan. It's not working out. Now I'm stuck. What do I do? Because the plan that I had is not working. That doesn't mean you're done. It means you have to be unconventional. Think about it. A bird can fly and run into an object and break its wing. Do you honestly think if the bird still has life that it's gonna give up? The bird knows if it stays in one place, there's a chance that it can be eaten. That bird does not want to give up. It's still alive. Still has a chance. So even if it has to hop away, as long as it still has life, it will not give up. It's not stuck because he can still move. You can still move. You don't have to be in the position you're in unless you allow yourself to be there. It's not always about other people or other things that are in your way. You are in your way. Now, how are you going to get out of your way and keep on moving forward? That's the question. What are you prepared to do? Nothing is going to happen for you unless you apply yourself. There's no way you're going to get anywhere in life if you do not work towards the goal and go beyond it. The sky is not the limit. Once you realize that you can actually leave footprints on the moon, all things are possible. But if you're not prepared to get to that point in your life, then you will remain stuck and neutral. And you'll just be waiting and waiting and waiting. And still, nothing happens. You're stuck for a lot of reasons. But the only person that really knows that is you. You know you could do better. But will you do better? Will you take the chance? Will you make the choice? Will you just say, I have to keep doing better within myself, even if I don't feel I'm getting to a point in my life that I want to be? I have to keep pushing forward. This is not the time to look down. This is the time to look up. This is the time for you to stay alive and live out your dreams. And then make your dreams a reality. The reality. That's something else, isn't it? The real really shows up when the time comes. Sometimes it can be for the best. Sometimes it can be for the worst. But the real, it doesn't lie. It definitely tells the truth. You begin to realize where you are right now in your life. But that power within yourself right now is already inside for a reason. It's embodied in you. But now what? What's next? Where do you go from here? What about success? Why is success so hard? Why does it take so long? Why do certain people seem to get to a place before I do? I want this, but I'm too afraid to get to that point because I'm not willing to work to get to that point because I'm just feeling stuck. But you don't have to be like this. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we're living in a time right now. We are so attracted to other people's success. And you believe that what they're doing has everything to do with you. You really don't know how they got to where they are, do you? All you see is what's on the outside. But what's going on the inside? What got them there? What sacrifices did they make? What sacrifices are you prepared to make? I can tell you this, in most cases, some success stories, they didn't just sit around being stuck. They got tired of staying in one place. They started making moves. They put their words into action. And they got into a position that got them where they are. Sure, they may have had some setbacks. Sure, they may have been knocked down. Sure, they may have felt that no one was paying attention to them. But sooner or later, some of those people you admired got better, found a way to win, and they're winning right now. But you still stuck in life. And make no mistake, it's not just about the materialistics. It's not about that. It's not about what you wear, how you dress. It's about you inside. What makes you better inside? Where is your confidence level? Not everything on the outside means that it's beautiful, that it's glamorous. Just because you see it with your own eyes doesn't always mean that there's truth to it. But even if it is, that's their truth. But what about your truth? Right now, you're just stuck in life. And you refuse to get out of the situation that you're in. I'm encouraging you to build that bridge and to cross it. It may take you some time, but you don't have to stay stuck. Don't waste your time standing still. Start moving again. And believe in what you're doing. Believe in your ideas. Hold on to them. And don't let anything hold you back. And regardless what happens next, just know that effort is more powerful than quitting. Effort, people, effort. That's it right there. That is the key to getting you to a destination you want to be. But doing nothing, being stuck, holding yourself back, you'll never see it. You'll never get there. Don't question your abilities. Know your abilities. Don't feel you have to be someone else to be somebody. You are somebody. You have something that is very powerful within you. So get up and move. Get up and push. Get up and believe. Stop being stuck. Your life, you're alive. You're living. No reason to question it. You are here. Now do something. Being stuck won't get you there. Focus. Produce. Push. Earn it. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. I'm turning down the motivation and I'm turning up the discipline mindset. Coach Payne membership is now active. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I am looking for, the mindset of each individual that is tuned into this channel, I want you to understand we're going to step up a little bit further than what we've ever done. We're going to go harder. We're going to wake up each individual that is tuned in to be a better makeup of themselves. Motivation is great, but discipline is everything, because it pushes you to a point where you know things just got to get done. And that is what it's going to be about, ladies and gentlemen. So don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Like I said, motivation is great, but discipline is more powerful. Stay tuned, keep it moving, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.